Hello everybody! Today I will show you the progress of how I made my sterling silver Dragonair Pendant. Dragonair has always been a favorite Pokemon of mine because they are very elegant and plus they have gemstones with them. So let's get started. First, I sketched the design out because I want it to look like the actual Pokemon as much as possible. This will also be helpful because I will trace my design off my sketch. I will make one of the ears first by cutting it out from a silver sheet. Then, I bent a piece of wire to add more details to the ear. Here's the finished ear, and just checking to make sure that the size is correct. Now I pick the stones for it. For this pendant, I chose two 5.5mm and one 3.5mm apatite cabochons. I went ahead and finished the head with more wires and silver cutouts. Here's the rectangular frame as I intended. I will solder the head onto this frame. I added some wires to complete the upper body. You can see that I added a silver tube that will hold the stone later on. And here's the tail with two tubes that will also hold the stones. I then of course soldered the tail onto the frame. I added a frame on the back to give it some durability. Also, this will make the piece more versatile as you can wear it as a pendant or a brooch. Here I'm polishing it before setting the stones. Looking good. It's not a shiny Pokemon, but it's shiny. Here I am adding the stones in. While working on it, I came up with the idea to place a darker cubic zirconia on the bottom, then add the apatite cabochon on top to get some color shifting effects. I then use several tools to hold the stone in place. This is called tube setting. Even though it gives a pretty nice and clean look, I never really enjoy the process. I am using this metal rod to push the wall of the tube inward to trap the stone in place. The stones are now set and secured. The pendant's main components are basically finished, looking good so far. Now I am using this engraving tool to create some more details for the ear. I didn't realize it up until this point, but the other ear was just gone. I guess I didn't solder it well in the first place, and now that the stones are in place, I can risk soldering another ear onto the design because that will definitely break the stones. Giving it another look before moving on. Next, I used a very thin silver wire to weave a pattern on the Pokemon to distinguish the back and the belly. This is probably the most time-consuming part of the project. I did this for both the upper body and the tail. Next, I added a bigger rectangular frame and weaved it onto the pendant. This is just to add more decorative element to the design. I then gave it a final polish. And there it is, guys, my finished pendant. Isn't she a beauty? So there you have it. I hope this video inspires you to make something, and thanks for watching. See you all next time.